Now that you've figured out how to create a database engine and to list the tables of the database in question, it's time to connect to the engine and to query the database. Once again, the term querying is just a fancy way of saying getting data out from the database. The hello world of SQL queries is select star from table name, where table name is the name of any of the tables in the database. This query returns all columns of all rows of the table of interest. For example, I could query the Northwind database with select star from orders, and this would return all columns of all rows of the orders table. The star after select means all columns. Straightforward, right? Well, nearly. This is an SQL query, and we need to figure out how to make such a query using Python, SQL Alchemy, and, in fact, we'll also use pandas to store the results of our queries. The workflow will be as follows. You'll import the required packages and functions, create the engine, connect to it, query the database, save the results of the query to a DataFrame, and then you'll close the connection. Let's now check out how to do each of these steps. Create the engine using the function createEngine. To connect to the database after creating the engine, you create a connection object con by applying the method connect to the engine. To query the database, apply the method execute to the connection con and pass it a single argument, the relevant SQL query. This creates a SQL Alchemy results object, which we assign to the variable rs. To turn the results object rs into a data frame, we apply the method fetchAll to rs and save it as a data frame using the pandas function DataFrame. FetchAll fetches all rows as you would expect. To close the connection, execute con.close. Don't forget to do this. You can then print the head of the data frame, as we have done before, as a sanity check. All the rows look good, but the column names aren't quite correct. To fix this, before closing the connection, you can set the data frame's column names by executing df.columns is equal to rs.keys. One last note. Analogous to what you saw in Chapter 1 when opening plain text files, you can use the context manager construct to open a connection, which will save you the trouble of closing the connection later, or save you the trouble of forgetting to close it. There are two other differences that you may have noticed between this and the previous code. Firstly, I no longer have select star in the SQL query. I now have column names of the table orders. All this does is it imports those particular columns and no others, whereas select star imports all columns. Secondly, instead of applying the method fetchAll to the results rs, I apply the method fetchMany with the argument size equal to 5. This imports 5 rows instead of all rows. You'll become better acquainted with these functions and arguments very soon. Now that's enough out of me. It's time for you to practice writing your own SQL queries and to import data from your database. Enjoy.